If you remember my most viewed video, then you've been here a while, and I absolutely love you for that. Hi, I'm 9 Pound Paintbrush, and this is my tutorial on how to stretch watercolor paper. Well, I finally got around to actually painting the thing after 2 years of it sitting around. So I can confirm that if you stretch your watercolor paper and leave it sitting for years, it's perfectly fine. Go for it. It's never too late. I love that I'm able to share this with people now because this piece is actually really important to me. And if you watch the tutorial, you'll see that I stretch 2 pieces and they actually go hand in hand with each other. This is my grandmother's sewing room. She was a local legend in her time. She was a very good seamstress. She specifically did wedding dresses and prom gowns, like big gowns and such. And this room was always very magical to me because it's ginormous, and there's 1,000 shelves and this huge table and so many sewing machines and embroidery machines. And recently I found out that there's even a kiln in the back because she used to do porcelain paintings as well. I had no idea. And so yeah, I just kind of wanted to remember this room. And the thing about this room is the lighting is really not that great. So I wanted to paint it so then I could really capture like how I felt about it. And this is like the point of view from when you like walk into the room from the main house, and then that door is like the door to the garage, and in the garage is where the ice cream was kept. So that door was very special to me as a kid. And then the other piece that I'm gonna paint that I'm really excited about is the corner to the left in this room that isn't seen, and that corner is where she had like a lot of her embroidery machines, and it was much more of her like intimate workspace, while this was just like where she did a lot of her planning and staging with fabrics. This room is also kind of magical to me because I wasn't really allowed to venture into it that much as a kid because, you know, it was a private workspace. It wasn't for me to mess with, which I totally understand and respect. So it was really fun to like kind of get to know this room a bit more through this painting. And I hope you enjoy it. I had so much fun making this piece. It really brought me back into watercolor, which is the only medium that I'm classically trained in, but I took a break from it for a while to learn some other stuff, and so this was a really nice way to fully get back into it. And I have a lot of other projects on the way in watercolor that I'm now very excited to do, because when I set something down even for like a month, then I get like scared to pick it back up. I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna mess it up, it's gonna be so bad. But this just proved to me that no, you're good, it's fine. I was also nervous to do this piece because I've never done anything like it before. I've never done a landscape in watercolor, and this is like a room landscape, which, it has so many little objects in it and so many folds of fabric and so many things of thread and stuff that I was like, well, if I don't even do regular landscapes, like this is pretty intimidating. And plus it was really tiny. This page is half the size of a normal 8x11. So everything's just very tiny. Some of the lines I did were thinner than my paintbrush. So it was interesting. A lot of fun though. I kind of hope that my series of this room become kind of like a family relic, because for all of us grandchildren, this is kind of a special, unique room. And none of us live in the same state as my grandmother now, so we don't really get to see it. And she isn't a seamstress anymore, unfortunately. She has arthritis and it's just really hard on her, so she's kind of hoping that one of us will take the room and take all of these fantastic fabrics and make things with them. But none of us are seamstresses. We all have sewing machines, but like that's just to be able to fix the things that we have, not necessarily make huge gowns like the fabrics she has for. So here's the finished result. I really like it. I think it captured the room pretty well while also making it much more like brightly lit. And you know, I added that mirror to the galaxy mirror to, you know, kind of make it feel as magical as I feel that it is. Thanks for watching.